They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Iowa State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cyclones come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Off play action. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Cyclones! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Reads it, fires complete. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looks as if he's going to run it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Open field on the right. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Looking for space, it's Flowers. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain, he just gets it back to the 2. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here, and build on that lead.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Townsend. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Beck. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. Scrambling away. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game.